Alright, so one thing I need to talk about when I talk about vectors, gosh, I should be pulling things off of here. When we express vectors graphically, we typically express a vector as an arrow, okay? So if it's 10 meters in the x direction, we express an arrow that points in the x direction, okay? So this arrow is representing the distance, or displacement I should say, of 10 meters in the x direction. Now, what if I were to travel not 10 meters but 20 meters in the x direction? How I would do that is I would simply just draw an arrow. It's twice as long, okay? So the length of the arrow is going to represent the magnitude of that arrow, where the direction in which that arrow travels is keeping track of that direction. Okay? So because this vector is going to be twice as big as this vector, I'm going to draw that arrow twice as long. It's just a way in which we can look at a problem really quick and say, hey, look, if I look at this problem, I'm going 20 instead of 10. It looks like I'm going twice as far in that direction as if I were to only go 10. Cool? It's a way in which we keep track of things. And once again, if I were to go the opposite direction, instead of I was going to go this way, I'm going to have my arrow simply point in the opposite direction. Okay? Or in the y direction, it's going to be this way. Or in the negative y direction, it's going to be this way. Okay? But all of these vectors, all of them that say 10, should have about the same length, while this vector, which is twice as big, should be twice as long. This is a graphical way in which we can keep track of vectors. Cool?